Hello, friends. This is Tom from Sweet Engine, and I'm here today to talk to you about our RPM subcategories. RPM subcategory represents the model of equipment of what you would be renting, selling, or servicing, and it is the starting point for all quotes, contracts, work orders, etc. We actually have four levels of tracking our equipment. So you'll notice here, the highest level is the product line code. In this case, it's part of the excavation product line. Next is the category code. Moving down here, we put it into the Caterpillar or CAT category code. Next is the model or the subcategory, the 420E backhoe. And lastly is the actual asset itself, the unit down here. So all of these values, excavation, CAT, 420E backhoe, and whatever unit I happen to ship out, all of those values are going to flow down through to your general ledger. This gives you the opportunity to run financial reports by any one of those values. In addition, we also have multiple different types of subcategories. So this particular one happens to be serialized. We also support quantity tracked ones. We support kitting. We support charges, which are intangibles like a setup fee or operator fee or something like that. We support line groups, which work very similar to kits, except for the line group members hold their own pricing, and a kit will have the kit at the top level roll the pricing down. So it's a little bit opposite. And then lastly, we have what's called a document level charge. Document level charge is used for processing anything that is a percentage of, let's say, the rental, like damage waiver insurance, or maybe some sort of environmental fee that you might need to charge that is a percent of that rental. So those are the different types of subcategories we have. And once again, this is a serialized one, which is where we can see all of the individual units and their own unique serial numbers. Now, over to the right on the subcategory, we give you a status here. Okay, this fact box will identify kind of like availability across all of your different locations. So here I've got 17 active in my fleet across those locations. 3 have been shipped, so I've got 14 of them available. And that correlates to these units that are actually part of this subcategory. So all of these units here, we track everything from not only the unit number and serial number, but also which location they happen to be activated in and shipped from, and their status code. So these 2 units are on rent. That one is ready to go out on rent. This one is in a service status. We have some over here that have been sold. So our system supports unlimited status codes, and you can drive the changing of those status codes in a setup table based on different transactions that occur. In addition to seeing the availability there, we can also look here at the subcategory availability by period or by location. So if I look at location here, you'll see that there's my 3 different stocking locations and how many units have been activated into those locations. Scrolling a little farther down on the subcategory, we have a section here called related charges. Related charges are the things that could go with the rental, sale, or servicing of this piece of equipment. And we can automatically suggest these charges when you put this subcategory onto a quote or contract and so forth. This gives the user the opportunity to remember to ask if they need things like damage waiver insurance, or maybe they wanted a high capacity bucket, or even sell an inventory item, a retail item like a hard hat. And then lastly, at the top, I wanted to talk briefly about the pricing. Okay, so as I mentioned, everything starts with the subcategory. So if you're going to quote somebody, you would quote a 420E backhoe subcategory in our example, and this will grab the pricing from this table for that subcategory. So we could do pricing by 4 different types. There's a customer price, individual customer price. There's a customer price group. So anybody that's in this particular price group will get a special rate. There is a marketing campaign capability in our solution. So you could set up pricing for a specific campaign, or you could set up a default rate for all customers. It's the combination of this type, the subcategory, and our billing code, which will determine the rate that we are going to charge. Be sure to watch our video on billing codes to learn more about how our system handles those recurring billings. So that is a brief overview of our RPM subcategory card. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you have a great day.